looking back on your time with the A's, and I know that in two ways it was a great time. Personally, professionally, you had a lot of success on the field. The team was doing well. I also realized that off the field it was very hard on you and everything your family was going through and your mom's health situation. But it was a good time, right? Like you were probably sad when maybe that all came to an end.
Yeah, I was definitely sad. And really it was towards the end of that run, before I had even left was kind of sad. 2022 was the time when, a lot of your teammates started getting
The breakup,
sent out. And I think it was maybe even harder that, the timing, we all got to camp and saw each other and were excited, but
right.
In the back of everyone's head was, maybe tomorrow this person's gone, the next day this person's gone. And that's how it ended up playing out. And it was just, you're saying those goodbyes and then trying to perform. It was, that part was pretty sad, but it's the nature of the business. And it's pretty specific to Oakland, the way things are operated. So, but that's just, how many teams has that happened to the A's? We're just another one of them.
It's amazing, to your point, of the severity of how the team changed, but also how quickly it happened. Now, I normally don't pull back the curtain this much, but I will share that when Bob Melvin was departing at the end of 2021, and he and I chatted about what was next for him, but he also made it pretty clear that he might be the first domino, his departure, to what the rest of the team might be doing down the line in terms of keeping or not players. And just looking back, when Bob left, you're right, it kind of did give the indication that maybe there would be more changes to come. And I think I can see it. Like it really did hurt on some level to you and your teammates. And you probably asked the question, like, why would anybody do this? Why would a team do this? I know it's what the A's do, but in that moment, and maybe even here years removed, does it make a lot of sense?
Not from an emotional standpoint, no.
Yeah.
It's not what I hope for the game of baseball either. I understand there's a business component that seems immovable. That's just the way it is. But that's why you play. You play to develop those relationships, that camaraderie. And once that's built and it's so unique, that's what you want to hold on to for as long as possible. You want to see that go for 5-10 years. And, the bonds that we would make as players, I'm sure the fans would make, with us and with themselves. And I think that's the purpose of baseball. I think that's the purpose of sport. But clearly the financial component has the final say and is the driver. And it's really unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot we can do as players, but I'm thankful for the time that we had, and those are memories, and we're still in contact with all these guys. We're all rooting for all the guys in the postseason.
I was about to say,
like it's cool to watch them continue to succeed. Do we wish we were all doing it together? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we're still pulling for each other because that bond is so strong and powerful.
I've done this. I'm sure you've done it too lately, putting together like a playoff team roster for the A's in this season, and the group that like you could actually still have together that you already had. All you had to do was keep it together, and what that group might do in these playoffs. Be a pretty impressive lineup, honestly.
Absolutely. And it would be, that type of dynasty-like thing where it's year after year after year.
Right. It was a young
whether
group.
You're winning the title at the end or just having a good long, postseason run. It had potential to be a dynasty.
Yeah, I don't disagree.